Most people think manifesting means chasing outcomes with rituals, hacks, and perfectly worded affirmations. It doesn't. Quantum manifestation is simple. The field responds to alignment, not effort. When you stop forcing and start sending a coherent signal, life reorganizes around you. You are immersed in a quantum field of possibilities right now. Every timeline already exists as potential. Reality stabilizes when it meets a coherent observer, your attention, emotion, and embodied presence pointing in the same direction. Forcing creates friction. Coherence creates flow. Here's the shift. Manifestation isn't about getting something later. It's about collapsing into the version of you who already has it now. You change outcomes by changing your signal, by becoming the person whose thoughts, feelings, and choices match the life you prefer. Think about a time when something arrived effortlessly, the perfect introduction, a surprise opportunity, the idea that landed when you finally relaxed. Those moments happened because you stopped gripping. The field wasn't reading your words. It was reading your energy, and your energy was open. Why do so many strugglers stay stuck? Because they split their signal. They affirm abundance while their body broadcasts fear. They visualize love while bracing for rejection. They declare health while scanning for what's wrong. The message is mixed, so the mirror returns more noise. The observer effect gives us language for this. Possibilities collapse into events under observation. But the observer isn't just the conscious mind, it's also the subconscious. If deep programs say it's not safe, those programs become the true observer and pull you into old timelines. There's another amplifier. Heart-brain coherence. When your mind and heart synchronize, your signal gets strong and steady. When they're out of sync, the signal fragments. You can't think your way into a new life while feeling the old one in your body. Feeling is the tuner. So the practice is embodied alignment. Tune your breath, posture, and nervous system. Choose one believable thought that matches where you are going. Act in a way the already have it version of you would act. Thought, emotion, and action one direction, one signal. Let's make it practical with love as an example. You can write pages of affirmations, but if your chest is armored and your nervous system is waiting to be rejected, the field reads closed. Coherence looks like softening, opening a little, telling the truth kindly, and staying present. Abundance works the same way. Generosity, even in small ways, trains your body to feel, I have enough. You stop micromanaging how it arrives and keep signaling trust through your choices. Tidy books, clean invoices, clear asks, prompt follow-ups. The field loves clarity. Health too. Respect replaces punishment. You feed, move, and rest your body because you honor it, not to beat it into shape. Your attention goes to what's improving. You become a partner with your biology instead of a critic. Coherence grows. The mirror responds. Here's the counterintuitive part. Results speed up when you release control. The more you try to force outcomes, the more you signal that you don't trust. When you regulate your state instead, breath, presence, one aligned step, the field has a clean signal to amplify. A daily cadence helps. Morning. Ask, which frequency am I tuning to? Scarcity or abundance? Fear or trust? Control or flow? Midday. Pause for 60 seconds, breathe, realign, choose one congruent action. Night. Review with curiosity, not judgment. Gratitude locks gains in place. Expect wobble. Everyone wobbles. Mastery isn't never falling. It's returning quickly. When you notice tension, that's your compass saying, you drifted. Don't shame yourself. Just breathe, soften, and return to the signal you prefer. Simple, repeated, effective. Environment matters because we co-regulate. Curate voices, rooms, and screens that reinforce who you're becoming. Community stabilizes coherence, yours rises to match the group. Make your surroundings an ally to your practice so you don't have to white-knuckle change alone. Here's a crisp litmus test. If it feels like a performance, you're signaling lack. If it feels like a practice, you're building identity. Performance asks, did it work yet? Practice asks, did I return to alignment today? The second question collapses timelines. A simple micro-protocol for any spike of doubt. Pause. Inhale slowly. Exhale longer. Drop your attention into your chest. Name one word you are choosing: trust, ease, flow, power. Take one small action from that state. You've just reset the observer and the signal. Remember the radio metaphor. You don't demand jazz while staying on heavy metal. You change the dial. In life, the dial is your state. Change your state and the channel changes. It's not magic. It's mechanics. Coherent signaling, coherent reflection out. You don't manifest what you want. You manifest what you are. You're being broadcasted before your mouth speaks. Moment by moment, you're teaching the field who you are through how you breathe, move, decide, and relate. Teach it coherence, and it mirrors coherence back. Here's your next step. Pick one domain: love, abundance, or health. Choose a believable thought, an emotion you can feel now, and one concrete action you can take today. Do all three in the same direction. That's a coherent message the field can't confuse. Finally, the invitation. If this landed, carry one word forward this week as your frequency. Drop it in the comments to anchor it. Say it, feel it, act on it. This space is for people practicing coherence together. Subscribe and let's keep tuning the signal. You aren't separate from the field, you are entangled with it. You are the wave and the observer. When you tune your frequency, you don't beg life to meet you, you become the version of life you've been seeking. Keep returning, that's the whole game.